everyone. Today we're going to go over part 2 of the Moonlight Sonata, and I just wanted to tell you some things I learned about recording. This is kind of new for me. Not new, but new for this kind of system. And one of the problems I noticed is that we couldn't get all the keyboard, so I did move the fisheye lens up and I turned it so you get more of the treble. Also, I noticed that it was moving around and I couldn't figure out where is it moving. The camera was like, jiggling. So it was actually because it was sitting on the piano. So, and then I had the microphone too far away, so it was echoing. But it should be at a good range right here. It has to be almost right on top of your mouth. Okay, so what I did was I got another arm. It's actually a mic stand that goes pretty tall, and then it goes like an L shape over the keyboard. That's how I solved the problem with the fisheye lens. And it won't shake anymore. Let's hope not. Anyway, so those are some little changes. I hope you find it a little easier to see things this way. And we're starting right at the B minor chord. So starting at measure 15. We have B minor. Now you could cross over and play two notes there. So use 3 and then 2. And then the C accent. It's the furthest left pedal on the grand piano. It doesn't work on any other kind of piano. It's a mechanism that moves the hammers over, and una, of course, means 1, but in the modern piano, it's actually hitting 2 strings instead of 1 string. So usually there's another marking that comes up later that says tre corda, which means 3 strings, so that means you release the soft pedal, the una corda pedal. Okay, so starting at the una corda measure. Diminished chords always invert into other diminished chords, as do augmented chords. So you go up a diminished 5th, or augmented 4th, think of it, and then they're all minor 3rds. And then here is C sharp minor, and then this is a C sharp diminished. Then we have a drum in the left hand. Excuse me, let me do that again. I'm talking too much. And then here, F sharp diminished. And that's a drone in the left hand. Before they made the flying drones, they had the musical drones. More drones. And then you strike the G sharp again. And then again, here's una corda pedal. And then slowing down, it says. And then we're going to pause here until part 3. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, put them in Patreon. And occasionally I will allow comments in YouTube. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.